All right. Players are warming up on court. We're going to be watching Taylor Fritz and Vukic. Taylor Fritz and Alexander Vukic. Here we go. All right. Let's look at the two players head-to-head status. Taylor Fritz, obviously, the huge favorite in this one. He is ranked number 4 in the world currently, top ranked American player. Alexander Vukic is ranked outside of the top 100. Going to be a tough battle for him. However, they have played twice. Taylor Fritz has won both times, and they were close matches. Back in 2023 in Atlanta, Alexander Vukic played him in the final. That was a close match, went 3 sets. Again, in Eastbourne last year, 2024, Taylor Fritz and Vukic play on the grass, and Vukic goes 2 sets in that one, 2 tie breaks. So potentially could be a close match here with some tie breaks. Taylor Fritz must be happy because there's a pretty manageable. There's a very manageable draw now. Runa is knocked out. Musetti is Runa backed out with a bit of an injury, tweaked his back, and Musetti got knocked out yesterday from Cam Nori in 3 sets, in 3 sets. End of warm up. Fritz and Vukic stepping out on court here very quickly. Fritz is playing the best tennis of his life, so could see him do something here. Taylor Fritz is serving first. Taylor Fritz to serve 15 love. Second serve. Forehand from Taylor. Vukic hits it in the net. 30 love. Serve. Catches a toss. Players are having an issue with the sun. We've seen a lot of double faults at this tournament. Seems like just sunny, clear skies. See? Double fault right there. Called it. Ace. Serve to the backhand of Vukic. Can't handle it. Game. Fritz. Vukic to serve. Fault. Second serve. The backhand of Fritz. Forehand from Vukic goes in the net. Forehand from Vukic. Hits the net. Taylor gets up there. Hits a winner. Love 30 for Vukic. Already facing some pressure. Fault. Vukic. Love 30. Second serve. To the forehand of Taylor. That goes wide. 15-30. If you're here checking out the channel for the first time, thank you for stopping by. My name is Cody. Forehand from Vukic. Off a short return. He can put that one away. 30 all. Started this stream 2 weeks ago at Wimbledon. First two streams were the finals of Wimbledon. Iga Swiatek and Jannik Sinner taking those. So just having some fun. No matter how much time you spend hanging out here, I appreciate you. Support the channel if you feel inclined to it with a like or a comment. And if you really like it, you want to see more, subscribe. We're going to be here for the major matches, but right now just getting in some reps. Even though these are early round matches in a tournament that is not that important. Fritz gets a break point here. Advantage Fritz. Serve. Vukic to the backhand of Fritz, but it's a fault. Second serve. Serve. The backhand of Fritz again. Forehand from Vukic to the forehand of Fritz. Fritz gets a short ball, but he doesn't choose to commit on it. Another rally ball. Big forehand from Fritz. Oh, and he tries to take one up the line. A little too early to do that. He misses. He knows it was not a good miss. Could have stayed in that point a little bit longer and probably gotten an error from Vukic. Serve at 40 all is an ace. Serve. Backhand from Vukic to the forehand of Fritz. Big attempt from Vukic. No good. Oh, boy. All right. Vukic to serve. It's a fault. Serve is a double fault. He tries to hit a wicked kick serve. No good. Serve from Vukic. The forehand, backhand of Fritz. Another backhand from Fritz to the backhand of Vukic. Little backhand battle. Testing each other out. Back to the center of the court. Inside out forehand from Fritz is a winner. Inside out forehand gives him the game and the break. Fritz is up 2-0. Easy money. Fault from Fritz. Backhand from Vukic. We get an error from Fritz. Love 15. Serve. Ace from Fritz. 15 all. Serve. Not an ace, but Vukic can't handle it. If you're here checking out the stream for the first time, thank you for watching. My name is Cody. Who are you here for? Are you here for Taylor Fritz? Or are you here for Vukic? What brought you to the channel? Serve Fritz to the backhand of Vukic. He gets that point. 30 all. Fritz hits an ace. Serve. Return from Vukic goes out. Consolidates the break. 3-0. Pretty straightforward so far for Fritz. Sorry, 3-0. Fritz. Vukic to serve. Got broken in the first game. Oh boy. It's hot out there today. Had a lady, or not a lady, I don't know why I said assumed a lady. A person passed out in the Medvedev Opelka match. Medvedev took that one in 3 sets. 3-6, 7-5, 6-1. All right. Fritz to serve. Sorry, Vukic to serve. Serve. In the net. Backhand from Fritz in the net. Fault. Serve from Vukic to the backhand of Fritz. Out. Vukic. Fault. Forehand of Fritz. Backhand of Vukic. Forehand from Fritz again. To the backhand of Fritz. Backhand from Vukic. To the forehand of Fritz. Vukic hits a good shot on the line. Cross court. Winner. 30-15. Ooh, we. Second serve. Second serve. Backhand of Fritz. Forehand from Vukic. Backhand from Fritz again. Goes out. Game. Vukic. He gets on the board. Vukic gets on the board here in the first set. 3-1. Fritz. Backhand. Oh, Caitlin, hello. Welcome to the channel. Well, if you have the Tennis Channel app, then you can watch along. I have to pay for it. Or you can listen to the commentary, Caitlin. Thank you for being here. My name is Cody. Yep. Due to YouTube rules, I can't stream the match. Obviously, that would be breaking copyright rules. I'd get banned from YouTube in like a matter of minutes, probably, I would think. But I want to keep the channel. So this is how we're doing it. What brought you here, Caitlin? Are you here to watch Fritz, or do you like Vukic? And Fritz gets out of that game very quickly. We're at 4-1. All right. Thank you for appreciating me. This is fun. Is Fritz your favorite active player? Got a change over here. Is it crazy to say I've never watched before? Like you've never watched tennis before? If you've never watched tennis before, then you're in for a treat. Tennis is awesome. Vukic serves. Your brother had you using Prize Picks. What kind of bets is he placing? 30-15. Vukic serving. Nice return from Fritz. Oh, he goes for a nice angle on a forehand, but it hits the net. 40-15, Vukic. Nice. Tennis is awesome. I don't play as much anymore. I've gone over to the dark side of pickleball lately. It's because it's a little more social. Doesn't cost as much to play. Tennis is just super expensive to play right now where I live. Thank you for being here. Fritz to serve. Ace. We were looking up some stats earlier today. Taylor Fritz has the highest rated serve on tour at the moment. Mainly because he keeps his double faults to a minimum. He has like one average of 1.3 double faults a match. Compared to the highest player on tour, Bublik, who averages 6 double faults a match. All right, Vukic hits a ball in the net. 30 love for Fritz. $30 love Fritz. First serve to the forehand of Vukic. Backhand from Fritz into the open court. And backhand from Vukic goes out. Well, if you feel inclined, Caitlin, and you're liking the content, give the video a like. I also have news updates on my channel. Oh, don't worry. I'm here in the background. Give the video a like, subscribe to the channel if you would like as well. We'll be here for most of the major matches. Right now, just building up the channel. Even though this is a smaller tournament. Fritz gets out of that one easy. Vukic gets out of that one. Fritz about to serve for the set. Fritz serving for the set here. Had some interesting things pop off at this tournament and just during this week. A lot of players pulling out of Toronto and Montreal, right? Sabalenka pulled out of Montreal. Zhang is injured and undergoing surgery. She does not know when she will be back. Ons Jabeur is taking a break from tennis for a while. Doesn't say when she's going to come back. A lot of players right now just a little bit exhausted and beat up from a long season. Carlos Alcaraz, Yannick Sinner, Djokovic not playing Toronto, which is pretty normal. Rune had to pull out of DC this year. He backed out of the tournament yesterday with a back strain after having some news pop off that he hired a new fitness coach. That fitness coach, his name is Marco Panici. He is the former fitness coach of Novak Djokovic and then Yannick Sinner. So Rune should be becoming a problem here in the next 6 to 8 months if all goes well with that new fitness coach. Focus here. Little bit of a scrappy point for Vukic and Fritz. Fritz takes it 15-all on Vukic's serve. $15-all. Serve into the forehand of Fritz. It goes long. 30-15. Second, sorry, not a second serve. It's an ace. Those are very different. (40-15). Vukic. Fault. Serve. Second. To the backhand of Fritz. Forehand from Vukic. Forehand from Fritz that goes out. All right. Now all Fritz has to do is win this service game to take the set. Don't see why he wouldn't. I don't believe that he has faced a break point. Nope. He has not faced a break point all match. Shouldn't be any problems here in this game for him. First serve in the net. Serve to the backhand of Vukic. It goes on down the line. It's a nice return. And Fritz's ball goes out. Love 15. Serve. To the forehand of Vukic, who hits it in the net. 15 all. Serve. Ace from Fritz. 30-15. Serve. Another ace from Fritz. That's 6 for the match. (40-15). Second serve incoming. Double fault. He tries to hit a nasty kick up the line, and it doesn't work out. Goes for a nasty kick. Doesn't work. Forehand from Fritz in the net. Now we get a deuce point. Not as straightforward as we thought. We're at deuce. Serve. If you're here checking out the channel, well, why am I? Oh, big return from Vukic on a first serve. Just gives Fritz no time to respond to that. That's a winner. He has a break point and could potentially get back into this set. Serve from Fritz is a good one. Protects that serve right there. Deuce. Deuce. Serve is a fault. Second serve is tricky. He slows that one down a little bit. And Vukic did not expect that. Advantage Fritz. Set point. He's going to serve up the line, I think. Yep, there he goes. Forehand for Fritz. Vukic hits it out. Set Fritz. Set Fritz. All right. Like I was saying, If you're here for the first time checking out the stream, my name is Cody. Thank you for stopping by, however long you stay here. If you like the content, give the video a like. It helps a lot, and it shows me that I'm doing a good job and I'm entertaining you enough. So give me a like, and if you also feel inclined, subscribe to the channel. We'll be here streaming the major matches. Right now, I'm just getting in some reps with these lower tier matches, so that, you know, I get all the technical side worked out. Everything that I've learned about streaming, I've learned in the last 2 weeks. So, yeah, a lot of fun. It's interesting. I recently quit my job, so I have a lot of time on my hands. I didn't quit it for YouTube. I quit it because I gotta say it on live on a live stream. My boss was addicted to drugs, so I had to get out of there. He couldn't come into work until noon, so I got to get out of there. My boss was addicted to drugs. They're bad, kids. Drugs are bad. All right, time. Second set starting here. The situation here is pretty obvious. Fritz is the better player. Yep. I worked for a company that did private placement investments. They drilled oil wells, and my job was to call and raise money. I was a spammer. I was a spam caller for high net worth people. But boss was obviously the closer, right? And if your closer doesn't show up to work, you don't close any deals. I did that for about 2.5 months, and before that, I sold cars. I sold cars for 1.5 years, and then before that, I was a teacher. I taught for 4 years as well. So, trying to find my thing. Tennis is definitely one of those. Pretty soon, I'll have to get back on a job hunt, because I can't just do this forever right now. But it would be cool if a couple years down the line, this became a viable job. I know you're working, Caitlin, so don't feel like you have to respond, but what do you do? All right, Fritz up with a break point. The first game of this second set. Vukic serving 30-40. Second serve is a fault. Oh, no, it was a first serve. First serve was a let. Now we're at a second serve. Backhand from Fritz. Goes to the forehand of Vukic. It's a short ball. Fritz steps up into it and rips it into the open court. Fritz gets a break. There you go. Fritz starts it out with a break. This could be a quick match. Serve from Fritz is an ace. Again, I'm angry that the MPH, the radar screen is not bigger, so I can't announce the speed of these aces. Fritz is serving really well today. Backhand from Vukic on a return. He just gave up on that point. Fritz hits it in the open court for a winner. Oh, he knows that one was sweet. He felt that one. 30 love. Let. Serve from Fritz is an ace. 40 love. Serve from Fritz. Backhand of Vukic, who hits it out. Easy. Consolidates a break. 2-0. 2-0 for Fritz. Serve. To the backhand of Fritz. Forehand from Vukic. Backhand from Fritz again. Backhand from Vukic. Forehand from Fritz. Playing in the center of the court. Feeling each other out. Fritz just picks up the pace throughout the rally and gets an error. Gets an error out of Vukic. Love 15. Serve. Fault. Or a let. It was a let. Never mind. Serve. Is a fault. Second serve. The forehand of Fritz. It's a nice return. Backhand from Fritz. Backhand from Vukic. A little backhand rally here. See who takes a shot. Vukic takes a shot. And he suffers for it. Vukic tries to hit it wide. He hits an inside-out forehand on one of those backhand shots and gets himself out of position. Fritz hits it down the line. Executes beautifully. Love 30 for Vukic. Second serve. Big backhand from Fritz. And oh, that's a tricky shot. Hits a big backhand cross court. Vukic is out of position. And then Fritz just hits a short angle to make Vukic cover an immense amount of court to even think that he might get to that ball. Love 40, Vukic. 3 break points to go up a double break for Fritz. Serve. Backhand of Fritz. Forehand from Vukic. Forehand from Vukic again. Backhand from Fritz. To the backhand of Vukic in the net. Double break for Fritz. 3 games to love. Just dismantling him. Better player. That's it. Just a better player. If you're here checking out the stream for the first time, thank you for stopping by. I may need some water. Couldn't even announce that. I'll be back in 30 seconds. I need some water. All right, we're back. 15 all Fritz. Trying to solidify his double break in the second set to put Vukic pretty much out of the picture. Ace to get to 30-15. That is his 9th ace. Yep. That's his 9th ace of the match. Let. Fault. Serve. The backhand of Vukic. Forehand into the open court. Too good. Too damn good. Serve. Forehand from Fritz is a monster game. Solidifies the break 4-0. Taylor could take this one 6-3, 6-0, but I do think that Vukic is going to get himself on the board at least. I do think that Vukic is going to get himself on the board. You work for Enterprise at the airport. All right. One of my managers at the car dealership I worked for Enterprise for like 10 years. I think he worked for a long time for them. Are they a good company to work for? Serve from Vukic is an ace. That's his fifth of the match. 15 all. Serve. The backhand of Fritz. Forehand from Vukic. The backhand of Fritz again, but no. He can't handle that one. 30-15, Vukic. Serve. The backhand of Fritz, who, oh, baby. Oh, he lets out a big smile on that one. He knows that he's on it. Vukic hits a serve pretty far out wide, and Taylor just gets there, puts it right on the line. Nice. He tries it again. He tries it again on the forehand. Ah. He's ready to go home or to the hotel, I guess. Or maybe he wants to go sightseeing. I don't know. Or an ice bath. He's got lunch, dinner reservations, you know. I think he broke up with his girlfriend. Oh, he hits another backhand down the line. Everything working for Fritz right now. Maybe he will take it 0-0 or 3-0. Backhand from Fritz goes out. Deuce. Or sorry, advantage for Vukic. Serve to the backhand of Fritz. Hits another one down the line. Vukic is just at the mercy of Fritz at the moment, who is looking like a top 10 player. The only top 10 player that is looking like a top 10 player at the moment, except for Shelton. Of course, Shelton blasted who did he play? Mackenzie McDonald? He blasted Mackenzie McDonald off the court yesterday. Musetti did not look like a top 10 player. Musetti looked lost on court yesterday. It was disappointing because I like Musetti. Game Vukic. So Vukic gets one. And I think that's where it's going to stay. I think Vukic is going to only get one game. Change over. Ugh. All right. Back. Fritz to serve. To the backhand of Vukic. No good. Serve. To the backhand of Vukic, who hits it out. 30 love. Serve is a let. Second serve. Sorry, first serve. I said it was a let. I'm getting lost. 30. Love. Serve in. Oh, winner from Fritz. He's been racking up the winners this set. Serve from Fritz. Gets a short ball. 5-1. Easy. Five one. Serve is an ace from Vukic. Serve. Another ace. Okay. Maybe Vukic gets 2 games here. Forehand from Fritz. Vukic just directs a backhand to the open court. Uh 40-15. Vukic. Five two. 5-2. New balls. Taylor gets to serve with new balls. And that'll probably be it. Eight subscribers away from 50. Nice. I'm going to do something for the stream to make it better when I get 50 subscribers. Not sure what that is yet, but I'm going to do something. Maybe I'll pick a new overlay. Because this overlay here is not any good. I can't take donations yet, so that doesn't need to belong here. The follower, subscriber thing, need to fix that. We got things to do. But right now, we got to watch Fritz. Serve. Forehand of Vukic. It's a winner. Winner down the line. Serve is an ace. 15 all. Serve. Fritz has to catch the toss. Serve. There's a fault. Serve. Fritz hits a winner as Vukic tries to come up to the net. (30-15). There's a shit ton of cheering from one of the courts out there. Some match must have just ended. 30 all. Gotta close out the match. Put him away. Ace. Match point. Is serve in the net. Second serve. The forehand of Vukic, who gets up to, just a low shot at the net, and he hits it in the net. That's the match. Taylor Fritz takes it 6-3, 6-2, straightforward. Serves really well the whole match, and that's all he really needed to do because Vukic only had one break point the entire match. And that's it. Thank you for watching. I will be back here around a little after 4 o'clock to stream the Kobali Nishioka match. That one should be some fun. So if you liked what you were watching, please subscribe to the channel, like a video. I also do news updates. You can check some of those videos out. Have yourself a great day.